What's up, party people? How you doing today? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? So, sorry that this is late, everybody. It's Labor Day weekend, and I got a day off, and I decided to sleep. That's why I'm late. I'm gonna be real, but I hope everyone's doing okay, and I hope you're doing fine. Happy One Piece Netflix. Well, I guess that was yesterday, but happy One Piece Netflix weekend. I hope everyone's enjoying it. I'm not gonna give too many of my thoughts because I want to give that a bit later. If you want to know my thoughts, stay tuned to the channel this weekend. But so far, I do like it. Yo, what's up, Tick? Doing well, my guy. Get your rest while you can. Thank you, David. Thank you. See, this is why I like you guys, right? I mess up with this timing. Even with timing. In my opinion, I don't think I'm a great YouTuber because let's be real here. I should be here every time between 12 and 1 AST every single week, like on job. But because I always mess up with sometimes life and sometimes like scheduling and sometimes just myself, I'm always like, I don't think we get them on time all the time. But the fact that you guys are always coming is testament to you. So thank you so much. I actually have to appreciate that because you don't like, you could easily be like, screw this guy, you suck. But hey, it's great. Okay, do you know what? Let's talk about One Piece for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I won't go into too much detail about my thoughts because I want to do like a detailed, like long. You'll see on the channel if you see. But I like the adaptation. Actually, I really like the adaptation. Actually, I really do. Here we go about One Piece live action SMH. You don't like it? I mean, I think with this live action, yeah, I think people who watch One Piece or at least watch anime, I think will be appreciative of it. At least they'll watch it and be at least content. I don't think anybody's gonna be like it's trash. I think the lowest we're gonna get is mid. I think people will be like, oh, it's mid because I don't know. Maybe some people will complain about little nitpicky things here and there. They might say, oh, it's a bit cheesy or oh, some line delivery, this and that. But in my humble opinion, like I kind of put this on the same tier as Cobra Kai and that tier for me is the this shouldn't be working so well, but it does, and they've executed it so well. That's the One Piece. That's where I put One Piece Netflix in that tier because Cobra Kai to me is actually a fantastic show. Well, it's a very good show, but it shouldn't work. Like it's flipping karate, and even some of the stuff they're saying out of their mouths, you're like, how is this working? Like, you know what I mean? Like it like they'll be like, oh my god, I gotta fight this person in the mojo in the dojo, or else the valley's over, and you'll be like. You'll actually take that seriously. You'll be like, oh, damn, this is serious. But then hearing that, it just doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so David, One Piece was not built for live action. See, before I watched the live action, before I watched the series, I would have agreed with you. But what I like about how they did the series, yeah, again, this is the last thing I'm going to say. Like, I don't want to go too much into it. But what I like about the series is they didn't make it as, how do I explain it? They didn't go for the cartoony vibe. They went for more like the Alice in Wonderlandy vibe, if that makes sense. So like, or Wizard of Oz type vibe. So it felt like a world that was different, but all the crazy weird stuff I was seeing didn't like make me cringe. I didn't take me out of like reality of what that world is. Does that make sense? So like when I saw, for example, I've watched the whole season, bear in mind, I finished the whole thing. When I saw this dude, oh god, the Marine with the Mouse Marine, I forgot his name, but when I saw him, for example, that should not work. That should just it should be a joke, you know what I mean? But by the time we got to that episode, I believed so much of like this world building and the way the characters were designed, even with the prosthetics. The prosthetics are actually decent. Like the fishmen, they took me. I remember when I first saw Arlong and I was laughing. I was like, "This guy looks trash." But then after I watched all the other fishmen and I saw the whole series, I was like, you know what, Arlong grew on me. But yeah, I get what your complaints. And this is the thing. Like I know some people will definitely say it looks too wacky. I think it looks like it's fine for the world it is. Like the way they translated it made it not look too wacky, if that makes sense. It didn't look like a parody of a animated series. It looked like something out of another world. So that's in my opinion, but that's all I'm going to talk about One Piece. This is not the One Piece chat. This is the My Hero Academia reaction. So last week, All Might still survived. I don't know how he's still surviving with this Iron Man suit, but he still survived. and I need him to start. Hold on. They put Fishman in the show. Oh, I gotta see. Yeah, bro, dude. No, they did. And bro, at first, yeah. No, trust me when I say this. If you haven't watched a single episode, trust me, it actually works. Like the first episode, the first like 10, 15 minutes, you might be like, ooh, this is I don't know. But by the time you get to the end of episode 1, you'll be down for the ride, trust me. Like by the time I got to Zoro, besides Zoro just comes on screen, bro. Oh my god, this show just goes next level. So that's what I would honestly like. I'm not even trying to overhype it. It's actually a good adaptation. Like I'm shocked I'm saying this. Netflix made a good live action adaptation. It blows my flipping mind. But yeah, so All Might's still not dead. I don't know why he's still not dead, but he needs to be dying soon. Now, they started a bit of the flashback, or well, I guess going back to the flashback between him and Nana. So I'm expecting him to be at least rounding off his life pretty soon. But I'm wondering if we're going to get back to a little bit of Deku and Shigaraki based off the way the last chapter ended. So what's up, my man? What's up, bro? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. So, okay, let's get on with the reaction, I guess. So the name, okay, I haven't got the name. Okay, the name of the chapter is called Organic Alternating Current Lamp. What? Organic Alternating Current Lamp. Interesting. I don't know what that means, but let's figure it out. So, boom, place is destroyed. All Might, I believe, is okay. No, okay, there we go. Okay, remember last time we were like, oh, is All Might gonna use Soji's quirks? Okay, now he is. Tentacle and Froppy. Okay, that's what you use Froppy's quirks for. Interesting. Suction cups. I think I said something along the lines of sticking onto walls, but I mean, I guess that was it. I thought he was gonna use like mucus or something, but sticking onto walls, I'm cool with that. So Froppy suction cups and Tentacle makes him Spider-Man. I'm joking. He's not Spider-Man. Pretty good chapter. Nice. Hurry just wanted to be a Doc Ock in MHA. Bro, Horikoshi's love all his nerdy things like Spider-Man and Star Wars. He just literally, he's like, listen, what's my biggest fandoms? Throw it into MHA. It's crazy. Anyway, so Tailman and Shoto. Okay, nice. So, okay, Shoto's a flamethrower, and then Tailman is literally a tail. All right, cool. So now I'm on the hunt. Oh wait, no, I missed something. These allow me to move faster with more durability, more liberty. I know he's tired of this one-sided fight as well, which All Might saying to AFO. And then so that was what the tentacle and suction cups afterwards. Okay, cool, bad. So Shoto, Tailman, now I'm on the hunt. If his body rewinds it faster, the more damage he takes, then I should use that quirk. So the aim is to rewind him to oblivion, it seems like. But let's go. But there is a problem with my energy source. Using it the regular way wouldn't be enough, so I'm counting on you, Anima. So this is where he uses flipping. Oh my god. Coda's quirk. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's his name. Animal dude. So Anima. You laughed like that just immediately. Sorry, you laughed like that just immediately run away. I mean, fair enough. You laugh like that to run like a bitch. He goes, okay, he's here. AFO looking fine with his tendrils into the wall. That's kind of cool. You know what? I know what you're planning. I'll turn that grin of yours into pure agony without going all out. I'll kill you with minimal effort. And he's shooting his tendrils all the way through the walls. That's cool as hell. So how does All Might survive it? Upwards, boom, all the way up. Diverts his body as well. What on earth is that? That's cool as crap. Whoa, Jesus, damn. Horikoshi should make a horror manga for real. But anyway, all AFO shoots these big ass. So the tendrils turn into like monsters. Laughing, scary ass monsters. Oh my gosh, you liar! Downwards! Boom. What do you mean? These are nothing. Minimal effort, my butt. Anyway, Jesus Christ. They're literally like chomping down like titans, chasing All Might, like titan monsters, bro. Or titan-faced snake, big ass anacondas is what I'll call them. Or tendril anacondas. Anyway, All Might's getting chased down. How he's still alive? Beyond me. So he's still going. AFO goes, what happens to this? What happened to your smile? Now you're just a gutless old fart using those children's quirk to keep your appearance. Did you think they would protect you? Boom. Ripped off. What was that they ripped off? What did he rip off? Okay, he stabbed. Okay, he ripped off his arms, I think, and he stabbed him. All right. Oh, stabbed his arm, I guess. Okay, yeah, cool. This fight is being recorded. Are you fine with that? Everyone's watching. They're about to see their beloved symbol of peace fall from grace. Ooh, now AFO is hunting my madman. Dude, All Might has won because All Might has won in terms of his plan because he just wanted to distract my guy. And bro, AFO is hunting him down like, look at this, look at these battles, man. It's crazy. So AFO, looking like an absolute monster, says, "Your light is far gone," coming from a wall. Boom. Smacked All Might. Finally got a hit. Jesus Christ, bro. He needed this hit. Boom. Right in the middle. Wow, he's got your old badass out, bro. You're finished, bro. Oh, no, we're going back to this place. Oh shit. This is oh no, I wouldn't call it the vestige world, but then when All Might was losing the embers of OFA when he was fighting AFO in oh my god, how did I forget this place? How did I forget this place? Oh my god. But you know what arc I'm talking about? I think Jakku arc, yeah. So Jakku Hospital, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So all right, no, correct me if I'm wrong. It's a ward. I forgot what it was, but correct me if I'm wrong. So anyway, so All Might is on the floor picking up his embers because he ain't got he ain't got any ember there, bro. It's gone. What are you trying to pick up, bro, from there? So anyway, we look back. Yeah, they're crushing All Might. I believe that's his arm. Or did they hit him in his face? No. Okay, no. Okay, sorry, no. All Might is wrapping his Okay, yeah, okay, I see. All Might is wrapping his Octopus arm around AFO. Shot AFO in the mouth. Jesus. Oh, buddy, you still don't get it at all. People are flickering beams. Even if my who's coming up from the sky? Even if my light goes out, someone else will take it and keep it shining. Who's coming? They will illuminate the dark around. I don't need that light of yours. Okay. Oh, wait, is that Aoyama? Whoa, what happened? Shem, what happened here? 300 meters northeast from the divide and conquer plan to where the divide and conquer plan took place, except for one. All 32 heroes in charge of taking care of the remaining villains have been defeated. Dun, dun, dun. What? Aoyama having roots popping out of his brain. Huff. My seeds can only. All right, here's the Kaneda. Okay, here's Kaneda. Remember what we're talking about? Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we flip and go. My seeds can only grow from human flesh. Damn. Oh, so what did the seed? What does it do? I'm wondering if it's like 6 saps out of strength or something. Anyway, Tartarus escapee, serial killer, and corpse collector Kunita, corpse collecting. Slowly but surely, these flowers' roots grow inside me, rendering my fat absorption quirk useless. Damn. Yeah, so there is a quirk, either a vitality stealing or a quirk stealing roots or seeds. I leave it to you, Ayama-kun, said Fat Gum. Fat Gum, really, he didn't even get a chance to get fat. Like, he gonna take it out. So Ayama-kun, Fat Gum gets swallowed. Oh, damn. Oh, interesting. I see what's happening. So it is the quirk because there's a picture that there's the face of the plant is the face of Fat Gum when he's fat. So I see. So it seems like a quirk stealing seeds. That's broken if it's true. That's actually very broken if it's true. But anyway, so I don't think I've ever seen a flower this big. A single flower blooms, then its pollen starts a chain reaction. Their roots are like an extension of my body. Jeez, that's kind of OP. I won't lie. You don't have any. It's kind of like a mushroom. What's her face? Komori, look, Mushroom Babe. I think her name is Komori. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the most overpowered version of her. You know what I mean? So you don't have anywhere left to run, you filthy traitor. Without this belt, your naval laser leaks will, with no more rhyme or reason. You were weak from the start, while I keep getting stronger as my flowers grow. Oh, he's trying to label it. Oh, he's trying to use the naval label. You've been controlled like a puppet because of this useless quirk. If I were to choose a word that defines your whole life, it would be pitiful. Damn. Oh, look at him. Oh, Yuga, we're so happy because he could be a hero. That's why I said merci earlier. You did? You called me a traitor, and that reminded me of my sins and made me even more determined to cling to their lights. I want to shine even brighter than ever, but than before. So he's damn, those roots are spewing out blood, and he's shining brighter more than ever. She shoots. How long? How will you cling on to something that you can't see? You'll die. And then Hagakure comes out, reflecting his stuff, and she looks pretty cool in this panel, by the way. They will illuminate the dark and keep shining. Says All Might. Aoyama fighting hard, allowing me to light my fire again. I see. So All Might basically is Goku. Give me your energy, people. Okay, I'm sorry. But anyway, allow me to light my fire again. So All Might is standing up again, and the fire is brought by basically the I was gonna say the strength of not society, the strength of people basically people building themselves up together and becoming one. But I don't know how to describe that in this sense. I mean, the heroes coming to basically the power of heroes coming together is powering All Might, I would say. So Hagakure, I'd be waiting for you. No, Hagakure said this. The hell? I'd be waiting for you. Hero says, oh, Kunina probably says that. Refracted. Refracted naval laser. But wait, who said that? Okay, I guess Aoyama said that probably. So yeah, this guy Kunina is getting cooked. I won't even lie about this light. Aoyama's low-key getting cooked by his own light too. I don't plan on losing AF or all for one. All for one looks. You better remember this name, says All Might. All Might looks so cool in this panel, by the way. All Might's panels of him going crazy on it, but I won't lie. Can stop twinkling, boom from the sky, dude. Interesting. Who would have thought that Ayama's naval laser would be the biggest shot to AFO so far? Who would have thought? Now, all right, let me see everybody. So Coda, it was Coda. Okay, thank you. I thought honestly today my brain's been scattered, so I thought I'd be forgetting names today. I won't even lie. It's Pac. Oh man. Okay, let's be real. What's up with the obsession of wanting All Might of all people to get folded? Because Night Eye said in a year. What did he say? I think he said like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure he said in a year plus or around about in a year, you're gonna get a painful death. That's why I'm like, yo, clock's ticking, die. Like, you know what I mean? Like, clock is ticking, bro. Why is he still alive? You know what I mean? But bear in mind, I love All Might. I love him. He's one of my favorite characters ever. But, you know, some people gotta get folded in this life. You know what I mean? Like, All Might ain't your man with how you disrespect him. I love the way you said that just as how I said, oh my God, All Might's my guy. That's funny. That's actually hilarious. I didn't even plan on reading that comment first. Like, I didn't expect that to come next. Now we're acting like All Might hasn't been touched, touched despite being broken ribs, damaged organs. Okay, fine, fair enough. All Might has suffered. Don't get it twisted. All Might has very much suffered, especially in the last 5 years, 6 years. He suffered a lot in terms of like damage, but die. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Night I said he should. So basically, right, let me be truthful. Yeah, the reason why I'm so obsessed with this whole All Might dying thing is because I'm like, why would Horikoshi write Night Eye to say that, to have this prophecy of All Might dying in a year plus if he's not going to die? Do you see what I mean? I'll be like, what was the point of that whole prophecy? I know Deku broke the future or something, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why did he bring it out? It's kind of like Demon said, the blue spider lily thing. It's like, why is it here? Why are you bring it up if it's not that useful? You know what I mean? That's my thing with the All Might dying thing. So All Might ain't losing people. He's a man of his word, and his word is bond. I mean, to be fair, he said he ain't losing. He said he will beat AFO. So who knows if he beats AFO? I mean, like I said about Horikoshi saying why would All Might Night I say or AF what's his name? All Might will die. You could say the exact same thing. You could be like, yo, All Might or Goshi wrote that All Might said that he ain't losing, so why is he losing? You know what I mean? So I think All Might will win, and then like last minute he'll get like stabbed or something, like kind of like an Oberyn Tyrell type situation. Like, oh, you won, but damn, you should have finished the job or something like that. I think All might save AFO in the end. Doubt it. Doubt it. Doubt it. Doubt it. Doubt it. I doubt AFO's get saved. I come for him as a transition into the next life. Maybe that. Actually, sorry. I'm sorry I disregarded your comment before reading the rest of it. I think he might do, like, let's say they're both dead, they're both in the afterlife, and they're both like, all right, let's move on because, we fought this long, let's move on. Maybe something like that, but other than that, ain't no way AFO's getting saved. Brutal death does not mean folded. Brutal death to me means folded, bro. That means you get, okay, maybe not folded. Okay, it doesn't mean folded. You're right. Brutal death to me means you must die in a way where all of us are like, oh my, that's a brutal death. That's the brutal death to me. So I'm expecting either Shigaraki to decay him, AFO to like to shank him like a couple times, maybe All Might to lose some limbs. Like one of those is what I mean by like a brutal death. Why is he still alive? You know why he's still alive if you actually paid attention to his character arc. Okay, no, explain that, Tyler, because I'm interested to see that, because me personally, after this fight, I don't see what else you can do with this character arc, because this guy literally brought up, like, in my opinion, I thought his character arc should have rounded a bit earlier, because in my opinion, after he sacrificed his powers to give up, after he gave up his powers in order to save everybody and in order to be AFO, I was like, all right, you shouldn't have too much time left in the story, because that was the sacrifice. You know what I mean? I understand the point of him now is to guide Deku and to make sure he doesn't make the same mistakes. I get it, but even Deku has outgrown All Might ages ago, and I know he's still making his mistakes, but he kind of should be making them on his own. So hence why I'm like, why is All Might still here? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Tyler, but that's just my opinion. Honestly, I feel the same. I feel the anime should do an anime original episode to show all of the Kirito. I wouldn't mind. Oh, this is One Piece, by the way. I wouldn't mind. Wait, no, sorry. Oh, sorry. What am I saying? This one you're talking about. Okay, yeah. I think what they're gonna do, they're gonna add like an extra like 2 minutes, like kind of like with how they did flipping. Oh Christ! You know the fights with Cementos and what was the other one? The Cementos and the other hero. Christ, the ninja. I forgot his name. Those ones. I think they added a couple extra minutes, right? To those. I think they're probably gonna do that. How about we let the prophecy actually play out? True, I agree with you. To be honest with you, let's see what happens, because if, let's say, who knows, maybe like it's still a month or two left in the My Hero world before the prophecy comes out, but let's wait and see. But I personally like yeah, again, why would Horikoshi bring it out if it's not gonna happen? That's just my opinion, Tyler. Overall about to be in his child form 100%. I think I wouldn't be surprised if I see him like as like a 12-year-old kid by the time he fights Deku. I would kill me. Sounds like you're oh right, I think I didn't read this one. Sounds like you're impatient. You're trying to rush a story for a moment that wouldn't hit the same if it happened as soon as you want it. I don't know. I think by about now, if it was by the time I thought he would go, let's say like the war arc in season 6. If he had went then, maybe I would have been a bit impatient. But as of right now, I mean, damn, time has flown, man. Like, we're talking about post-villain hunt, post-training, like, you know what I mean? Post the war as well, post-recovery, like, post-planning. Like, come on. Like, I think it's more than enough time for All Might should be going. I don't think, that's just in my opinion, though. Does anyone think there's a possibility AFO kills All Might, but too much time has been passed, so he rewinds into nothing? Just thoughts on that. I honestly think All Might is going to do some significant damage to AFO in terms of stopping him. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if he. I'm trying to figure out how this ends, how this plays out, because, like I said about the whole why did Horikoshi said that All Might is confident he's winning this fight. He's confident. So I'm like, all right. Surely he must win this fight, right? So I'm like, all right, so what happens, like, What happens to AFO after that? Like that's where I'm stuck. I'm stuck of if let's say AFO's a kid and then at the time All Might celebrated winning, which he wouldn't do that. What am I saying? By the time All Might is like, all right, Deku, I'm coming. We finally beat all AFO. He goes, I had this final contingency plan to bring out the blues just in case Deku bested me or something. Die, All Might, or something like that. Or if like All Might, maybe he's tried so hard he died. I don't know. I don't know how this whole thing is gonna end. I don't know how. I really am. That's where I'm stumped. I really don't know how it's All Might AFO. This whole fight is gonna end. Like, what's gonna happen to these two characters? I'm really stuck on that. Has every character at NHA won it? Oh, I think we discussed this last week, and they brought some of the ones that I was missing. So Aoyama, Hagakure. So who's left now? I think from we I think Sero. We haven't got Sero. Um, Sero's one. Let me think. I would say Sugar Man is probably no. Did we get Sugar Man get his shine? I have a feeling we kind of did. Correct me if I'm wrong. If Sugar Man got his shine, but I know Sarah is definitely up there. I can't really think of anybody else. There's probably some people I'm missing 100%, but I'm pretty sure it's Sarah that's left. I explain why, because you're overlooking the crucial details for All Might. Okay, no, explain. All Might's character arc post Kamino is about finding purpose since he's the okay, no, that's fair. Okay. Do you know what? You're speaking some actually valid facts. That's actually very fair because the whole backstory, it's not just training Deku. You're right. It's like, what do I do now that I've lost my power? You got a point. All right. So since there's no longer a single pillar holding up Japan, 40 plus years of that being number one, his past 4 months about him bouncing around. And to be fair, with the whole what I like about the post, I'll back your point up here. What I do like about post, sorry, let me even finish your stuff. And without Deku needing his assistance, he began to realize even more lost and without purpose. That's how it is with the raid. And going into Deku Black arc and where Stain reminded him, okay, yeah, sorry, out of his purpose. And what led to his moment here with AFO, All Might dying beforehand is absolutely pointless. Okay, which is fair. What you're saying here is absolutely fair. And you're right. I'm still thinking from this fight, I don't know why All Might is still alive from this fight. But what you're saying here is 100% valid and 100% facts. Because, like you said, All Might, because he was the number one hero, he thought he was doing God's work, right? Because based off even the flashback with him and Nana, he's talking about how he wanted to be the number one, and that was his whole ideal about coming into the Hero Society and all that and changing it for the better. And he probably thought that's how you fix Hero Society, but what he's realizing now is that wasn't really the case, and also he also made mistakes, even though he was the number one hero, and plus him missing being a hero and the fact he can't help. I get it. What you're saying is pretty much like spot on facts. And to be fair, based on that, all right, I'll agree with you. Before this fight, it would have made no sense to kill him off based on the fact that this fight is basically him reclaiming his purpose. The fact that he could still help, like, how to explain this? Since everything that happened with Stain, the fact that he's kind of reclaiming his hero status, if that makes sense, and the fact that he's becoming All Might again, basically makes sense based off the whole backstory. So I get what you're saying, and you're right. But I think after he's used all of 1A's quirks, he's basically so like, look at this guy. This man is the happiest I've seen him in a minute, right? He's basically, that character arc is pretty much like concluded now, because I'm trying to figure out what other piece of depression does he have left. He doesn't. He's kind of like all his all the stuff that was holding him back in the last I was gonna say 2 seasons, but you know what I mean. Like, all the stuff that's been holding back since he's retired, he's kind of gotten over it now. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Tyler. So that's why I'm like, what else is there left? Like, bro, die here, you know? Like, why aren't you dying? But to be fair, maybe I was impatient in the fact that I wanted to die a couple chapters ago. Fair enough. I'll give you that. I should have waited until like all of the whole 1A thing happened and his character arc really comes full circle. We're probably even going to see that next chapter, to be honest with you. And I'm excited to see how Horikoshi rounds it up. Like, let's say, what if, like, as he's finally given the final blow to AFO, he sees an image of just the whole of the class, and he's just thinking, oh my God, you guys changed me for the better. You made me realize that I can still do what I can do. Like, you made me, like, even the fact that Deku's not being All Might and he's being different, Like, there's so much you could go with that. So yeah, thank you, Tyler, for these explanations. To be honest, where was I? We got cell phone. We got cellophane. I'm confused by that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hollister, please explain that to me. Finding how every fight has a back and forth you're okay with, but All Might's the one that just needs to be one sided because we're not getting sounds a bit critical. Fair enough. No. Fair enough. Do you know what? Me personally, I still think, right? I still think like his character arc, like after this fight, what else is left, man? Like, what else is left? Like, I mean, I can humbly admit, like, before this fight, maybe I was a little bit impatient. I can admit that, but I'm like, after this, I'm like, I genuinely don't see what else, like, what other part of his characters left. I mean, let me think. You could probably stretch it and say, I don't know, this is what I was doing in the world. So here's how you guys learn how to be a hero in the world outside of Japan. I can't really think of anything else apart from that. Like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure that's what Black Whip things are. Wait, what? Is it the cellophane? Is it what you're talking about? I'm sorry, I missed your comments because I missed a lot. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, he used. Oh, he used. No. Are you talking about what All Might used, or are you talking about who is left in 1A? Or am I? Did I miss something? I probably missed something. Black with Decker. Okay, that was in the beginning of the fight. Never mind. Thanks for that correction, King. Ting till some titles also as well because this fight isn't over. True, which is fair enough. Cellophane was to propel him forward. Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Propel. Okay, this was in the fight. Okay, gotcha. If All Might has his "I am here" moment and died in the next 2 chapters, that would also be horrible. Really, Tyler? Why? Like, I'm confused. Okay, I understand what you're saying in terms of he shouldn't die before this fight. I get it, and this fight should round off before any conclusion. I get it, but why do you think it would be bad if he had his "I am here" moment in the next 2 chapters? Because All Might has been going hard this arc, in my opinion. Or well, this fight. Sorry. What you need to do is stop putting a cap on when he should die. All right, fair enough. I mean, I can give you that, right? But do you understand why I'm giving him a cap? I'm giving him a cap because literally Horikoshi gave him a cap. That's why I'm like, there has to be a cap. If not, I swear, if Night I did not mention this prophecy, I would not be talking about All Might dying 100%, because that's the only reason, just based off how story structure, how the story, or just story structure, and people like. Maybe it's also a me thing because what I always complain to people when they always use Naruto to justify other animes and pitfalls and all that. So what I'm doing, which is I'll admit, a little bit hypocritical, is I'm basically using how story is structured, like for other films, movies, and all that. And when people usually bring up something, it's usually foreshadowing, right? So I'm basically using that foreshadowing point for this All Might point. And I'll admit, maybe I'm holding on to it a bit too deeply. I can happily admit that. But I'm just like, Horikoshi, you put that out into this world. Why is it? If it's out, there has to be a reason. Why? You know what I mean? So that could be a me thing. So, but yeah, explain why you think the I am here moment wouldn't be good. I'm actually curious about that. We haven't seen Bakugo. Bakugo's dead, bro. Oh, right. Oh, you mean All Might, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, again. So just to double check, you're talking about All Might's suit using 1A's quirks. All right, cool. Yes, we've not seen Bakugo, we've not seen Seto's, we've not seen Sarah, sorry, we've not seen Minato's. I can't think of anyone anymore. Have we seen Momo's or Hagakure's? We've not seen Hagakure. I don't think we've seen Momo. I don't think we've seen Momo either. I don't think you see Momo. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You literally said All Might needs to die every single chapter because this fight has started. Yes, because he should be fighting. He should be dying at the end of this fight, of course. Because to be honest with you, Tyler, because I didn't expect this fight to go this long. I thought it was going to be a 2-chapter fight. I was like, cool, die. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was expecting, like a Stars and Stripes thing. Like, okay, in 2 chapters he's dead. That's what I was expecting. Sounds like you're reading this chapter. I want to check off All Might dying on the box list just to move on to the next fight. I wouldn't say, well, okay, yes and no. Yes, I am checking it off to move on to the next fight because that's technically what's happening. But no, I'm not trying to say it like, oh, move on. Like, you know what I mean? I'm literally like, yo, like, if I don't know how long this fight is, bear in mind, most of my hero fights are usually like, what, 2, 3 chapters at most, but these fights have been going like weird chimes, so we don't know. Like Shigaraki was like flipping like 10 plus, so we don't know, right? So my expectation is based off my hero fights. Usually, I'm expecting in 2-3 chapters this fight is over, right? At the end of this fight, he should be dead. That's just in my opinion. So that's why every chapter we come in and I'm like, all right, this fight is still going. Like even now, I'm like, yo, this fight is still going. Like, dude. So that's why I'm like, every chapter I come in, I'm like, all right, is All Might dying today? Like next week, I'm probably gonna come in and say, is All Might dying today? 100%. Like I can put money on that. Like right now, I'm probably gonna come in and be like, is All Might dead yet? No. Why? Like that's what I'm probably gonna say that. So that's in my opinion because this fight has been going on for ages. We've not seen Momo Hagakure, Bakugo, Mineta, and okay. I need to double check what I'm saying here. Sarah Hunt, it's not Sarah Hunter, right? Are we talking about Sarah Hunter here? Because I'm seeing Sato, I'm seeing Sanato, I'm seeing some bad names up in this chat, man, and I'm getting confused. Oh, Sato, oh right, Sato as in Sugar Man, right? Hold on. Let me just double check. I'm forgetting names today. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm being silly. Sato is in Sugar Man. Duh. Okay, yeah, of course. Okay. How about wait until the end of this fight to see where things go? That's the point of waiting until to unravel because we don't know what comes next, which is fair enough. And Tyler, you're right. You're right, which is fair enough. To be honest with you, I am being very impatient, 100%. So what I usually, and you know the thing about me, which is why Tyler's calling me out on it, and which is fair enough. Usually I'm more of a let's wait and see how the aftermath happens first before we check out the conclusion. So what I should be telling myself is, Daimi, let's pause and wait until this fight is over before we talk about All Might dying or not at all, which is fair enough, which is very fair enough. But man, I don't know. Maybe because I expected All Might to die like for like at least a year. Like I've been just chilling here. Like why are you still alive, bro? But like you said, like his whole character arc now, like after like looking back at it now, like with his whole journey that he's gone through since he's lost his power, it makes sense why he's lasted this long. So fair enough. Where was I see. You see what I mean by a missing name. Cellophane is Sarah's hero name. What is happening to me today? I'm really forgetting it. So just for clarification, when I'm talking about Cellophane, but anyways, thank you for that, Harster. Thank you for that. You also know a plot point that was brought up was AFO War Picture Shigaraki Deku over here. Yep. If that's gonna happen, then it can't if All Might died right away. That's why. Wouldn't it be better if I mean, you're right in terms of story. I get what you're saying, but let's say if you're AFO, right? Would you want to just kill off all? I mean, granted, I guess he's trying to be fair. He is trying to kill him off. Would you want to kill him off like ASAP in order to like bring Shiggy and Deku straight away? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but hold on. Let me. Maybe I misinterpreted it. You know, Pop Boy that was AFO War PG Record. Yeah, I remember that. If it's going to happen, then it can't happen if All Might died right away. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. So basically, what you're saying is because that's such an important plot point, if we did that quickly, then this whole flight will be done in like seconds. Okay, I get what you're saying. Fair enough, bro. I love MHA. Thank you, bro. You have to reread the final. Oh, I do. Trust me when I say this, Tyler. I do. Like, see, I reread the chapters, yeah, but I need to actually like sit down and read the arc because I really thought about it. Like, it was very recent. I think like a couple days ago. I was thinking about it. So I was like, wait a minute. A lot has happened in this arc. I need to like go back and like go and reread because there's so many things I'm like, oh right, this thing happened like ages ago. And I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, Stars and Stripes for one lasted 5. Oh, was it 5? Why did it feel shorter than 5? I thought it was 3. Interesting. It was 5 chapters, really? Holy crap! Why did I think it was so quick? MHA fight chapters are 4 minimum. Really? Wait, what? Am I missing something here? 4 chapters minimum? Really? They're not 3. Nah, surely not. Am I tripping here? They're not 3 chapters minimum. They're 4 minimum? Okay, I really do have to sit down and reread chapters. Granted, I will admit, lately chapters have been shorter, so maybe I'm tripping. But really? More than 3? Okay, I'll have to go back and check. So, I'm torn. I don't know if I want All Might and AFO to kill each other, or if I want AFO to get Shigaraki to take control and Shigaraki to be the one to get rid of AFO. See, That was me. That was me before. I was thinking, okay, is AFO gonna try and take over Shigaraki? Shigaraki kills AFO, which is what I think. I'm pretty much sure I've been saying that for majority of these streams. So I've always wanted Shigaraki. Like I thought, what would happen was like, well, I've had so many different theories here, but what my main one was, I thought that Shigaraki would be the one to kill AFO after AFO's been weakened. That was my original thought, but but I don't know if All Might and AFO kill each other. I don't know why. It wouldn't. It would make sense, but I'd somewhat feel a little disappointed. I don't know why. Not disappointed as in, oh, it's ruining MHA for me. I'll be like, oh, is that how we're gonna end both of them? But I don't know. I mean, it would kind of make sense. I mean, damn, the old guard getting killed each other, and then that's how they pass on, and then we got the new guard of Shigaraki and Deku. I mean, it would make sense. I'm not in the wrong. He did use Sato Sugar. No, I'm in the wrong. He did. He did. No, wait. No. Wait. I think he. I'll have to double check, but he may have. I think he might have done actually. I think he might have done. Actually. Why isn't All Might dead yet? Is the equivalent of why are we there? to be fair, a lot of people say, why isn't All Might dead yet? So I can understand why you'd be like, dude, like, can you not? Like, so I get it. What if Deku used transmission on Shigaraki and randomly changed the sorry? What if Deku used transmission on Shigaraki and randomly changed the rates of healing? I beg your pardon? Wait. Deku used transmission. Oh, right, the quirk. Oh, right, the gear shifting quirk. Right. Okay, sorry. I lost my train of thought. I don't know why I thought like instant transmission. Like I was thinking of some Dragon Ball Z stuff. I was like, what? I was like so confused. Okay. Why would Deku use it on Shiggy? That's the first thing. Why would he do that? Bro, that's hey, Shigaraki, do you want to be increased by 5 times the strength? I mean, I don't know. I mean, if he did do that, I can't think of a reason why Deku would do that for Shigaraki. But if he did do that, it should be possible, right? I mean, if you're changing like because let's say you increased the rate at which your body heals, because bodies heal naturally, right? You should theoretically be able to do that with transmission, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I think that should be possible. So to answer your question, it's possible. It should be possible. I don't know why Deku would do it. That's the question. So when did he use Satsu again? You might think All Might. Oh, sorry. Oops. Okay, I guess this will be the reply. But you think All Might and Shigaraki won't have interaction? Well, I guess they might do. I mean, they probably. Well, I get why you're saying this, because the whole Shigaraki rejecting All Might thing since season 1, I get it. You think All Might and Shigaraki would have an interaction? The only time they spoke was in Kamino, and All Might has expressed wanting to go after and talk Shigaraki. See, before this whole fight happened, I thought Shigaraki was going to kill All Might, and I thought All Might was going to talk to Shigaraki and die. That's why I generally thought, like, kind of like, hey, Shigaraki, damn, I'm sorry. I knew your mom, this, your grandma, sorry, this, that. Shigaraki goes, I don't need you, you die. Something like, obviously less corny by what I'm saying, but that was what I originally thought how he would go. So it's possible that could be the way he does. I mean, he could probably get decayed by Shigaraki. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. If he gets killed off like that and he survives this fight, I actually have no problem with that. But yeah, I think if he doesn't die now, of course, you'll have an interaction with Shigaraki. So it depends on the aftermath of this, to be honest. Another thing is, if AFO does warp Shigaraki to him, then it's only going to be Shigaraki and not Shigaraki and Deku, which is why okay, fair enough. Okay, now I understand what you mean about warping. Okay, yeah, gotcha. That's true. That makes sense. Because he wants both, bro. Sorry. He wants both the AFO and yeah, I get it. So, yo, sup, Denzel? How are you doing today? Chapter 396. I'm also gonna check that. So thank you for putting that in the chat. Oh wait, he did use Sugar Man. He was it was something to do with thruster, wasn't it? He got his foot bigger. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Aside from Mina, which was a flashback, every fight has gone on for 4+ chapters. Damn, I guess I stand corrected. Thank you for that, Tyler. I need to guess I stand corrected. Interesting. 4 plus. I would have never. Now I think about it, it would somewhat. You know what's annoying? It would somewhat make sense, but I don't know. I don't know why. I always thought they were 3 plus. Why I always think they were 3 plus? Anyway, I need, yeah, like you said, I do need to go back and reread MHA. So yeah, it's just Momo, Bakugo, Mineta, Hagakure left for AF. All Might to use. Oh, it's their quirks. Yep, fair enough. Also, did the ball of Mineta on AFO disappear off screen? That's true. I forgot about that. He did throw that. Damn, this is what I mean. I need to go reread this arc. I forgot he completely did that. That's true. Where is that ball? They're probably gonna find a way where we didn't see it and it'll pop out of nowhere and be like, it was here all along or something like that. He's talking about Deku using gear shift to allow. Okay, thank you for also reminding me about that. Because boy, when I reread that again, I was like, yo, what the hell? But to slow down. Oh, of course. Okay. Sorry. I misinterpreted. I'm so sorry, David. I misinterpreted your question. I'm so sorry. Okay. That makes sense. Yet again, that is a very smart idea, and that should be possible. And now I question why hasn't Deku done that? Actually, now I think about it, can you use gear shift on anything other than Deku? Correct me if I'm wrong if they've shown that, because I don't think Deku did use it on anything other than himself. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it depends on that. If he could use gear shift on other things, then yeah, he should probably use that on Shigaraki quick, right? But if not, then yeah, I don't think it'll be possible. Hold on. What did I think? We haven't seen Airfo's bottom half like that. Okay, fair enough. You see what I mean? They're probably gonna pull it out somewhere. Cell division is tightly controlled process. If it's firing off at different rates, the body will fall apart. His body would have to fight against itself to maintain homeostasis. So this is Shigaraki, right? Hold on. Cell division is a tightly controlled process. It's firing off at different rates. His body will fall apart. His body will fall apart. His body will have to fight against itself to maintain homeostasis. Correct me if I'm wrong, David. Are you talking about Shigaraki? To maintain homeostasis. Sorry, I'm making sure I understand this question. I don't think I do. So okay, I understand. So yes, it is a tightly controlled question. It was fighting different rates, his body will fall apart, which makes sense. His body will have to fight against itself to maintain the station, which is fair. And Deku has kind of done that. That's why I'm wondering if this is a Shigaraki thing or Deku thing. You're talking about Shigi. Okay, you are talking about Shigi. Okay, so that's why I'm confused. I'm like, okay, Deku can break his body and wait, hold on. No, I'm tripping. What am I? Okay. So you're talking about Shigi in terms of this. All right. So basically what you're trying to say is what? That Deku cannot use gear shift on Shigi because the cell division is so precise that it would basically make Deku, it would be too hard for Deku to control. I mean, am I missing something here? Did I get that right in terms of what you're trying to say? Gotta remember, we've had a shit ton of breaks. Okay, fair enough. That's true. The short chapters as well. Okay, that's true. He can use gear shift. Okay, he can. Okay, I did definitely miss that. Deku hasn't used it on anything. Okay. All right, so okay, I don't know which one because I thought he hadn't used it, but okay, I don't know if he can use it. He might be able to use gear shift. I don't think we've seen it yet though. He hasn't used it on anything other than stuff. Okay, got it. But in the flashback with AFO shaking second user, we can see the second user send something towards AFO's head, but AFO stopped it. Okay, interesting. So it's possible, but we haven't seen Deku himself use it. Fair enough. All right. They're talking about Shigi. So Deku should be able to apply gear shift to both himself and anyone or anything, which makes sense. Gear shift can change the target speed, so slow down or faster, which makes sense. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but can gear shift technically boost his recovery? I would say so. Because if you're because like I think I said this earlier, like it would basically be how your body would take its time to recover old wounds and stuff. Let's say you use gear shift to like improve. Oh, right. I think that's what you probably meant, David, right? I think I was gonna say improve the let's say the cell I was gonna say improve your blood in order to make your body stronger or something, but something along those lines, or like let's say I don't know, white blood cells become better. So no, that's not even the right one. But you get what I'm trying to say. Basically, that your internals become stronger or they improve based on the gear shift because if you heal at one rate, you'll heal 5 times faster. Something like that. That's what I'm trying to think of. Hold on. Actually, wait, I think I've made another mistake. We have seen All Might use something to represent Jiro. Sorry for going off. It's not off topic. First off, there's nothing wrong with asking questions. It's not off topic, by the way. There's nothing wrong with that. And you said All Might use something to represent Jiro. Sorry for going off topic, but I'm curious. Can anyone answer if he has for Jiro? I won't lie, I can't remember. I think he did. But I don't think it wasn't I don't think it was the last chapter though. That's why I'm like, I can't remember. Because I read the last chapter pretty recently. I have not read the chapter before in like in 2 weeks. So I can't remember. Shiraki's body already fought against itself when Star used the rule to have the order rack, which is true, inside the body. That's why Shigaraki's body can morph freely. Oh, I thought it could morph freely because it's just been worked on. But now I think about it, that would kind of make sense. That was Shigaraki's buff after the start. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Shigaraki fight. Hey, what's up? Okay, how long have we been going for? I've just been going. 51 minutes. I've just been talking. I've completely forgot. I'm like, yo, life is happening, bro. I have to go in like a couple minutes. Sorry, I forgot. Hasn't used your. Okay, thank you for saying that, because I won't lie, I completely forgot, bro. I know it wasn't in the last chapter, but I completely forgot it was the chapter before. So yeah. All right, so questions for you guys. What do you guys want for the next chapter? What do you want to see? Do you want All Might to finish, like, let's say, do you think the next chapter is just going to be All Might rounding off the final bits of quirks, then afterwards we get an aftermath? Or what would you want to see in terms of what next for this? I would say this fight. I wouldn't say this arc, because I think we still have a bunch of stuff we need to do, but I'll take this specific skirmish. Jiro, Momo, Bakugo, Hagakure, Mineta, and a few more. Yep, we still got those to do. I'm expecting a bunch of those next. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if all of them are done next chapter. But I would probably say I'm gonna be smart and guess like maybe like 4, because I think he's been doing like 4 or 5 a chapter. So I think David is saying that if all the cells of Shigaraki move at different speed because of gear shift, Shigaraki both. Okay, sorry, thank you. Sorry, David. David, I apologize for not understanding your questions well. Now I get it. Okay, gotcha. That's why you meant by salvage division and homeostasis. Okay, it's now clocking. Sorry, I've been a little slow today. It's now clocking. So basically, what you're trying to say is, if Deku like used gear shift, it would probably like kind of like I was gonna say, not like vibrating the cells or something, but basically making them so what was I say? Because Shigaraki, like you said, Shigaraki's body is weird. And Deku's gonna make the shells even more like volatile. Maybe then Shigaraki will be like, damn, I can't hold my body together. Is it something like that? Is what you're saying, right? If that, I can see that happening. I can actually see that happening, because the whole quirks being too powerful to hold in people's bodies and the singularity theory, that could actually make sense as to how Shigaraki loses, honestly. So thank you, David. Let me bring back that comment. I have to point you out for this, because you were on point with this. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't understand it quick enough. So what's next? Oh, it is a break next week. No, damn, I just saw that too. Damn it, Tink, why do you have to give me that bad hope? With that well, I was gonna say sad news, but let her go, she rest, I guess. I want to see the conclusion for AM versus AFO, switching Pov to Deku versus Chi for a bit. I wouldn't mind that. I have a feeling that they're, at most, we're gonna get like what we got last chapter, in the fact that they say, "Oh, we're fighting" or something like that. I think that most we're gonna get that, but or I guess in 2 weeks. But what I don't know. I think I want to see All Might, right, go through all the depression. Like, maybe not this chapter, maybe the chapter afterwards. Sorry, not next chapter, the chapter afterwards. I want to see All Might have a flashback where he's literally going through 1A, his life, and basically going through and talking about all the mistakes, and then going through all the mistakes and be like, at least I'm here at a point where I feel like I've changed as a man, and I feel like the next generation can do better than me. I want one of those type of moments. Maybe it might be a bit too soon for next week, but I do want that very soon. Well, not next week. You know what I mean. The chapter after the next chapter, that chapter after next. I don't know what happened. I don't care. Okay, I don't care what happens next chapter because I'd assume the fight will still go on. I agree with you, but 400 is also a milestone, so it might be hype. You're right. You're right. Next one is 400. Then again, this might be the final chapter in volume 39 because it comes out in November, which is fair. I agree. Would this be the final chapter? Technically, because of time, I agree with you, but then I wouldn't be surprised if they wait till the next chapter to squeeze that into the volume. But oh, sorry, I should remove this. But I see what you're saying in terms of 400 being a milestone. So because it's 400 chapters, you should expect a big chapter, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if it's literally just a conclusion of like all the quirks, and then we just get maybe one like really nice panel of All Might being like, wow, I really used all the quirks. This reminds me of, and then maybe a backstory next week, or maybe he sees the flashback of Deku, or I don't know, something like that, you know. So I think something like that will happen. I think it will still continue the fight, and then the final like maybe page will be like a bunch of stuff, emotional stuff leading on to the next chapter. So it'll be like the special 400. More All Might versus AFO next two chapters, 100%. With him doing moves inspired of the students, 100%, and having him finish off finish them all off then for chapter 402 at the end, All Might and AFO to be the end of the fight. I wouldn't mind that timeline. That timeline is perfectly fine. That's 3 chapters more. That's fair enough. That's enough time to round off this fight. But now I think about it, after this fight, I think season 7 might be done, guys. I don't think they're gonna adapt. I don't think any more can be adapted. I mean, I think you're pushing it after this fight. I'm gonna be real. So 400 could be a crazy, yeah, like you said, literally, yeah. So a crazy cliffhanger, right? Something like that. If it's the end of the volume, I don't know. I think you're right. I think that's what's gonna happen. Something like that. 400 could be the end of the fight. 401 could be the last chapter of the fight. I wouldn't be surprised of that too, but something is telling me that this fight is going to be another 2 chapters. I think 401. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I see what you're saying. So basically, final move would be at the end of the 400, but 401 will be the technical round off of the fight. I can see that happening too, 100%. Hi, how are you doing today? How's everyone doing, by the way? Bro came from the dead to comments. Yeah. Bakugo said, no, I must be here. I don't care if I'm dead. I'll come back one day. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I've really enjoyed your company. I've really enjoyed discussing this with you. I'm excited to see how this all ends. It sucks that we have a break next week. Sorry to hear about that. But we'll be back on the week afterwards, and we'll be doing another My Hero Academia stream, and I'm excited for that. So all I'm gonna say is thank you very much for watching. Please watch some One Piece, the Netflix. Well, watch both. Watch the anime. Watch the Netflix one. Read the manga. But I really enjoyed this, and I hope everyone has enjoyed it too. And a question to you guys: here's a random question to leave you off with. Right? What do you think My Hero? Or how do you think My Hero would be in live action by Netflix based off the One Piece stuff? That's what I'm going to leave you with. Come back and answer that in 2 weeks, all right? 402 might be the accurate end of this fight. Considering all the shit AFO put Aoyama and Bakugo through, I can see their attacks being mimicked by All Might and the most damage to AFO. Facts. Aoyama gave the most damage so far, so I wouldn't be surprised if Bakugo's explosion is like the final hit. That would not surprise me, actually, and it would kind of make sense because Bakugo loved All Might just as much as Deku. So, thank you very much for watching again, guys. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right. Peace.